So you see a lot of people talking about how they're bloggers and they're making this full-time six-figure income, and you wonder just how do they make that money? Well, today I'm going to explain to you how bloggers make money, give you some examples, and actually give you some insider tips on how to increase your blogging income. Hey everyone, welcome back to Doug Does Digital. My name's Doug, and my goal is to help you make more money online. Now, there are quite a few ways to make money blogging online, but I wanted to give you a full look at all the different possibilities as you start your journey into blogging. Okay, so first up, let's start with ads. Now, this is probably my least favorite way to make money blogging, and there are a few reasons why. The first is that you have to actually put an ad somewhere on your website, and you can see that in an example here. So you basically get paid every time a visitor sees that ad. So what does that mean? That means you have to have a lot of traffic coming into your site in order to make a significant amount of money from these ads. Now, these ads don't just magically appear as if you were to monetize a video on YouTube. You actually have to join an ad network and put some type of code on your website and have some type of area on your website designated for those ads. Now, Google AdSense is by far the most popular ad network that you can use for blogging. And one of the main reasons why is that there's no barrier of entry to be able to get in. Now, that being said, because it's so easy to join, the payout per impression or per 1,000 impressions isn't really that high. And like I said before, again, ads just really aren't my favorite way to make money blogging because it just takes so much traffic for you to be able to make a substantial amount of income. So if you do start your blog and you do set up ads right from the beginning, just have the right expectations. Don't expect some, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 check coming in every month right when you begin, because it's really just not gonna happen. So my tip for you is just to not rely on ads alone. You can use them, they're an effective way to make money if you have a large audience, but you should probably diversify the ways you're gonna make money. So that moves us on to the second point, which is probably my favorite way to make money blogging, which is with affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing was really confusing to me at first because I honestly had no idea what it was, and I worked in the digital marketing industry. But basically what it is you are getting paid for clicks or sales or signups for a certain either service or product that you are marketing on your site, but isn't necessarily yours. You're not exactly just writing about this one specific product or service, but you are showing it or demonstrating it or talking about it in some shape or form on your site. Affiliate marketing is a pretty passive way to make income, or it can be passive. If you were to write a blog post that does really well, ranks for a topic that's evergreen meaning it's searched for a really long time, it doesn't get outdated, then basically you can make some passive income if you're getting clicks or sales for a certain service or product that's on that page. But similar to ads, you have to have an audience because somebody has to be there to actually click on and buy those products or services. A quick and easy affiliate program to join is the Amazon Associates program. Basically, what happens is you get a commission from anything that a user buys on Amazon for 24 hours after they click your link. So because Amazon carries pretty much anything, you can advertise and be an affiliate marketer for pretty much anything. Now, you don't want to overdo it and start linking things that you don't actually use. And this is a really big tip on affiliate marketing, is that you need to actually market the products or services that you fully endorse. So it has to be the equipment that you use every day. It has to be the software that you use every day to run your blog or to run your business. Maybe it ends up being some type of course that you've purchased and that's helped you make money. Now, back when we first started with Amazon Associates, our first full month that we used Amazon Associates with, we made $59.36. Now you might be thinking, Doug, that $59.36 really isn't going to help me replace my income, or it isn't going to help me pay rent. But what it did for us was it really proved to us that affiliate marketing is a viable source of income. All you have to do is just take that and scale it. So that's exactly what we did. From there, we just added a few more links, added some bigger ticket items, and our passive income over time ended up growing to $200, $300, even $400 a month without really having to do too much work. So another tip for you guys on affiliate marketing, think about every single product or piece of equipment or software that you use and go ahead and look to see if they have an affiliate program that you can join. This could be things like your blog theme, it could be your email tool, it could be the camera that you use. But just remember, market the things that you really trust and endorse because your audience has to trust you in order to make that conversion. Okay, so the third way to make money blogging is through sponsorships. So a sponsorship is when a company or brand pays you to market their product or service on your blog. Now, sponsorships are awesome because you don't have to be some kind of major influencer to get sponsorships. If you have the right audience and you know the right companies to be able to reach out to and the right way to talk to them and kind of talk business a little bit, it's possible to get sponsorships pretty early on. So here's an example of a well-executed sponsorship on my wife's blog. Basically, it shows a product, but it still provides really good value to the reader, so they're not just looking at an ad. Now, sponsorships is a little bit of a double-edged sword because you can do as little or as many as you want. But what that also means is that if you stop doing them, or you do too few of them, or you're not able to get enough for the month, then you end up not having enough income for that month. It's kind of like being in sales. To get connected with brands to do sponsorships is usually just one of two ways. The first is to sign up with influencer marketing agencies. And what these agencies do is they actually connect you with brands that would probably be a good fit for your audience. And the second way, obviously, is to just reach out to the brands directly. Send them an email, see what happens. Now, rarely do brands reach out to you for sponsorships in the very beginning, but it is possible. I just wouldn't sit around and wait for the sponsors to come to you when you first start your blog. You know, build up some traffic, get some really good content on there, and then do some outreach. Now, for these next few examples, some of you might think, but Doug, are you really making money blogging? Because what I'm going to talk about is actually selling some services or products. But you are making money from blogging because your blog is your content marketing tool. Your blog is your source of traffic. So before we dive in too much into that, let's go through the first example. So the fourth way to make money here is by selling digital products. Digital products are things like ebooks, societies, courses, downloadables, printables. The list kind of goes on with the different ways that you can sell digital products. Now, these generally help the reader accomplish something. So they're buying your information, they're buying your expertise. So what this means is, like I said earlier, you're gonna be selling something. It's gonna be an e-commerce operation. So while digital products take a decent amount of effort, and by decent, I mean a pretty large amount of effort upfront to make, they can have a really high return. It can be passive because you go ahead, you make your ebook. If it's a topic that's, again, evergreen, and I'll use that word a lot in my videos, if it's an evergreen topic, something that's talked about for a long period of time, then you could just continue to get sales on that without having to go back and revise it too often. But the downside of digital products is it's going to take probably the most amount of thinking and research to be successful. So my tip to you before starting a digital products business online and using your blog to drive traffic to it is this. Ask yourself these questions. Who is your target niche? What types of products would they buy? At what price would you buy them? And how will you market your product? Think about those questions. Think about how you can tie digital products into your blog, and there's a lot of money to be made. All right, number 5 is to sell physical products. Again, some of you are gonna think I'm in some kind of like gray area because I'm talking about making money blogging, but then we're talking about selling physical products. But again, blogging is a way to drive traffic. So when I worked at a digital marketing agency for 4 years, I worked with some big name brands. I'm talking about places that you walk into if you need to go ahead and fix something or improve something on your home, or places that you need to go to if you need to buy a car. And something that all of these big brands had in common was that they had a huge functional blog. So again, if you're selling physical products, are you really making money blogging? Yes, because you are using the blog to drive traffic to your physical products. Now, your blog can be all about the features and uses and, guides as to how to use the physical product that it is that you're selling, but it doesn't have to just be about that. Your blog can also have, ancillary topics around the physical product that it is that you're selling. Another point here is that you don't actually have to sell the product on your blog. This is gonna get a little technical, but you can actually sell your product on something like Shopify or BigCommerce or even Amazon, and then host your blog on something like WordPress and just drive traffic to your physical product pages. It's possible to actually have a WordPress blog and a Shopify site on the same domain. You'll have to use subdomains, but that might be a topic for another video. And one thing I didn't mention was that if I had an SEO client that didn't have a blog, it was always the first thing that I recommended. No matter how big the brand, they needed a blog to drive that traffic to their product pages. All right, so the final way that I'm gonna talk about making money blogging is to sell a service. Now, similar to the physical products and digital products, again, your blog is how you're driving traffic to your site so you can get people to sign up for your services. Now, a significant difference between your digital products and physical products versus your services has to do with the blog design and layout. Blogging for services is going to take a lot more stronger call to actions to be able to get signups or to be able to get people to fill out a form. And another difference is that since more than likely you won't be using a shopping cart on a site where you're selling services, you can actually just host the entire blog on WordPress rather than having to combine it with Shopify or BigCommerce or something else. Now, my tip for you, if you are blogging for services, is that you need to actually go through and really understand your customer, know all the different types of topics that they're going to want to learn about, and then have really, really strong forms on your blog to be able to get them to convert and so you can get their email. Because you're not going to make any money selling a service if you don't get people to sign up for your service. All right, so let's recap. How do bloggers make money? You can do ads, but you don't make very much unless you have a really large audience. Affiliate marketing can make a lot of money, but you need to be able to have a large audience that trusts you. Sponsorships can take time to earn and have a pretty good payout, but if you stop doing them, you stop making money. Digital products can be pretty passive, but they require a lot of thought and time and effort to create. Physical products basically just add a whole other layer of complexity to your business. And services, kind of like consulting, require a lot more work than some of the other ways that I've listed. But if you get 2 to 3 core clients that stick with you for a while, you can replace your income pretty quickly. All right, guys, there you have it. That is how bloggers make money, and you can actually use those ways yourself to make money blogging today. If you have any questions or you have a topic that you'd like me to cover, leave it in the comments below or email me, dougdoesdigital@gmail.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to learn more about how to make money online, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.